Hello students, today we are going to study what is the mechanism of release of histamine. Mention its any two physiological actions. Histamine is the drug which are generally secreted in the body. Generally histamines works on the central nervous systems. It regulates and slow down the depressed nervous systems. Histamines are generally chemical name of histamine is 2-imidazole-ethamine. It is the tissue amines and is obtained by decarboxylation of its amino acid histidine. And histidine are the generally one of the amino acids. Histidine ring, 5-membered ring. In that ring, 2 nitrogen atoms are present. That 5-membered ring attached with the basic amino acid group, that is CH2CH NH2COOH. These two groups are the most important, it is NH2 and COOH. These two groups are the inherent part of any amino acids. Amino acid, whenever you hear the word amino acid, at that time there are two groups attached with the carbon. One is the COOH, or at the same atom there is an NH2 group. If COOH and NH2, these two groups are attached on the CH atom, carbon atom, at that time this is called as the amino acid. And then as this complete ring changes, it is considered as R. Means R, CH, NH2, COOH. This complete part, it is help in the formation of the amino acids. There are various types of amino acid, 20 amino acid. We are going to study these 20 types of amino acid in the 6 semesters. So the histidine is the part of amino acid. This is the histidine. And decarboxylations means the removal of COOH group. Generally what happens, whenever consider this is the CH, C double bond OOH. Here we supplied the heat. As we supplied the heat, after heating, the any compounds having the COH group, that loses group and loses the group in the form of CO2. Means it is a decarboxylation reactions. The compound histamine is formed, and histamine generally obtained from histidine. Histamine is released during the allergic and anaphylactic manifestations. What happens whenever we are affected by the allergy, and some people's having the allergy of the dust, allergy of the grass, allergy of cold air, allergy of any particular smell. At that time the histamine is released in the body. So to control this histamine, we generally give the drugs, that is anti-allergic drug. Means actually what happened with the anti-allergic drug? This anti-allergic drug is the antihistaminic drugs. Antihistamine means this histamine produced in the body. This histamine covered by the antihistamine given in the form of cetirizine or levocetirizine. Various anti-allergic drugs are given. Okay. So this histamine is released during the allergic anaphylactic manifestation caused by the sensitizing the antigen present in the food, pollen grains, or through the environmental factors. Histamine produces a wide variety of physiological actions. Histamine produces the wide variety of physiological actions like strong vasodilation of capillaries and increased permeability, thus resulting in the accumulation of fluid in the body, causing the edema. On the smooth muscles of the lungs, it produces the bronchial constrictions. If the bronchial constriction takes place at that time, the respiratory system's not working properly and body perform the respiration fast so that the required amount of oxygens get from the air. Means the continuously by pressuring taking the respirations that generally it is found in the asthmatic patients or allergic patients. On the smooth muscle of the lungs, it is produced the bronchial constrictions. It has stimulatory action on the certain excretory glands, causing an increase in the secretion of the acid in the stomach. On uterus, it causes the constriction actions. On uterus, it causes the constriction action. Lacrimal and nasal secretory glands are also stimulated. Histamine plays an important part in the human allergy since the skin reaction produces by the intradermal injection of the histamine is similar to allergic skin reactions like urticaria, dermatitis, confirming thereby that the allergic reactions are due to release of histamine. Hence, the agent capable of blocking the action histamine is known as antihistaminic agents. And these antihistaminic agents are generally we provide tablets, anti-allergic. Next point, write a note on N-aryl anthranylic acids. N-aryl anthranylic acids. So in this mefenamic acids, the CS3, NH, COOH, write a note on N-aryl anthranylic acids. Mefenamic acid is anthranylic acid derivative where 2,3 xylyl group is substituted at nitrogen atom. It is used as mild anti-inflammatory agents and analgesic to give the relief during the tooth extraction. It is also used to treat the inflammation caused by rheumatic arthritis, acute gout, and musculoskeletal disorder. This side effect is caused this ulceration in the gastrointestinal tract. What are the cardiovascular drugs? Next point is what are the cardiovascular drugs? You know that the cardiac system is the central pumping organ of the body. It pumps pure oxygenated blood from heart to the each and every part of the body and collect the deoxygenated blood, that is impure blood, from various body parts to the hearts. Generally, artery and veins are the pipelines of the whole body to circulate these bloods. The work of the arteries is to transport the oxygenated blood, and the works of the vein is to transport the deoxygenated bloods. There are some veins which supply the blood to the heart organs, that called as coronary arteries. These arteries are the main functions to supply the blood to the heart. If supply to the blood is not possible at that time, arrhythmia, cardiac arrest, these types of diseases, chances of this type of diseases may cause. So the friends, these are the system of cardiac system. Generally we draw the cardiac system as the like this. Generally here is the 4 parts: entry, exit, walls, heart. My drawing is not too much good. It is the walls. It is atrium, right, left atrium, right atrium to right ventricle, left atrium to left ventricle. These are all about the blood circulation, that is cardiovascular systems. So the friends, the question is that what are the cardiovascular drugs? Explain the vasodilation and antihypertensive drugs. The cardiovascular drugs are the drugs which act directly or indirectly on the heart and blood vessels so as to improve the output of the heart and distribution of the blood to different parts of the circulating system. Vasodilation, these are the group of drugs which act primarily on the vascular systems. Therapeutic action of vasodilation is due to their ability to dilate the coronary blood vessels by relaxing the smooth muscles. This increases the blood flow, which increases the oxygen supply to the heart. So friends, this is all about the atrium, ventricle, next point is arteries. We will discuss this part on the next lecture. Thank you.